I bet I can read your mind. Think of two numbers that multiply to 0. Okay, so I'm getting that at least one of your numbers is 0. Was I right? Now you might be saying, Howie, that is so obvious. Like, of course at least one of those numbers has to be 0. And yeah, this is the zero product property in action. If we have two numbers that multiply to 0, then the first number is 0, or the second number is 0. Now you might be saying, well, what about 0 times 0? Well, in math, OR is inclusive, meaning both can happen at the same time. So this includes 0 times 0. Now you might be saying, well, how is this useful? How is this going to help me? Well, we can use zero product property to solve some quadratic equations. So here's a finished example. Say that we have x squared, 6 x's, and 8 1's. Our goal is to make this into a rectangle, and we could do it like this. Now, what are the side lengths of this rectangle? Well, it's x plus 4 and x plus 2. Now see that the area is 0. That means one of these side lengths has to be 0. So this is where we use the zero product property. So we can say x plus 4 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0. And when we solve for x, we see that x equals negative 4 or x equals negative 2. Now let's do one more example, but let's start from the beginning this time. Let's do x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Now our goal is to make a rectangle. And to start, let's make a rectangle with the 6 1's. So let's see, how can we configure 6 1's as a rectangle? Well, a 2 by 3 rectangle or a 1 by 6 rectangle. And notice that they are catty-corner to the x squared tile because lines have to go all the way down and all the way across. Now, which way is correct? Well, let's imagine how many x's can fit in here. For this configuration, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's fitting here. Versus with this configuration, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 x's fitting over here. So that means this is the correct configuration. And look, we made x squared plus 5x plus 6 into a rectangle. Now, what are the side lengths of this rectangle? Well, it's x plus 3 and x plus 2. So we can rewrite x squared plus 5x plus 6 as x plus 3 times x plus 2. So look, we have two numbers that multiply to 0. That means the first number is 0, or the second number is 0. And when we solve for x, we can see that x equals negative 3, or x equals negative 2. Now, if you've taken algebra before, you may have remembered that we need two numbers that multiply to 6 and add to 5. And we can see why with this visual. We need 6 as a rectangle, so what times what equals 6, and we need these side lengths to add to 5. So the zero product property can be useful. We can use it to solve quadratic equations. Now, there are harder factoring problems, but I just can't fit them in this video. But if you want to see me do harder factoring problems, just let me know in the comments.